During the break, you may have looked at your phone. Honestly, we did too. Nowadays, we're all dialed in.
Absolutely. But as we told you at the top of the show, an app has been tracking us. It's been gauging how our posture is affected by how we use our cell phone. And it turns out there are definitely better ways to still get in your screen time without it damaging your long-term health.
We're with Steve Evrard. He is the developer of the Hunched app. So, Steve, I think we all know a little bit about why this was created, but tell us about the partnership you have.
Yeah, so along with Dr. Fishman, we've partnered who's a chiropractor down in South Florida. We've partnered to help solve a problem that's really been prevalent since about the advent of smartphones around 2008.
Right.
People are more and more hunched over and connected to their devices than ever before. So what we're trying to do is just nudge you in the right direction and give you a little alert to stand up a little straighter. And in our eyes here, with the problem we're looking at, we think an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Well, because you were saying too, with Dr. Fishman, he was saying, because I said this would be great for kids, because they're already, I mean, from the time that they're 2, 3, 4 years old, they're using some sort of device already. And so their necks, they're leaning over. I mean, everything up here is hunched over.
Absolutely. So it's perfect for all ages, really, but different age groups will see different benefits from the app. Younger children, obviously, that'll be a lot more of a preventative measure. You know, a healthy spine is going to have almost a backward C shape, but Dr. Fishman, who obviously is our app's founder, he'll see kids coming in today as young as 13 years old that it's almost the exact opposite direction just from how much time they're spending on these devices in poor posture.
So talk to us about what the app does, and then we want to get some advice on how we should be doing it. But what is it? It's measuring where my head is in relation to the phone?
Yeah, so the way the application works, first off, and just to go back a little bit, it's important to identify what good posture is before we discuss poor posture.
Yeah.
So good posture is just ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, almost in a straight line there. And what the app does is it tracks what angle you're holding the device at. And as you two have been made aware, I'm sure using it this morning, you tend to naturally guide yourself along with whatever angle you're holding your phone at. So whenever you spend too much time with your head forward and your phone like this, the app just gives you a nice little nudge to say, hey, pick your head up and improve the posture.
So the audience was seeing my screen of 51%. What does that mean? I've been doing it right 51% of the morning?
Yeah, so that's actually not too bad compared to the average study. The average studies have found that we spend about 95% of our time that we use our devices in what would be poor posture. So that means you've been spending 51% of the time on your device that you've used it in good posture.
So now I've set this up so every 30 seconds I'll get an alert if my phone is in fact in a 45-degree or lesser angle down. So I'm waiting for that alert to pop up. But that just comes up right on the top of your phone and just says, hey, posture check.
Yep, and that alert time is totally customizable. So if you have some trouble getting used to it first, you don't want to be bombarded by the alerts, then you can tone it down, just start getting adjusted to it a little more comfortable, and then start moving that time down to get a little bit more active with it.
And it can tell when you're on your phone and when you're not on your phone. Like if you lay your phone on the table or something, it's not going to go off saying, hey, you're not doing it right. So the way we should be doing it is what? You're like holding your phone, looking at your phone like this?
Yeah, so that's and that's the beauty of it too. Think of it almost like a pedometer where you just set it and forget it. The app runs in the background. You don't have to interact with it if you don't want to, although there is history and other features that you can see to check in on how you've been doing over time. But as long as the app is running and you're holding the device, it'll alert you whenever you start to creep up on that posture alert.
I just surpassed her. I'm up to 52% correct.
It's all a game.
That lead change.
Show me really quick how you hold your phone, just so I can see, because it is a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
How do you normally do it?
Yeah, and obviously there's no need to do the perfect textbook model of posture. You're allowed to be somewhere around here, and as long as you can feel that stress being relieved from your neck, and it's above 45-degree angles, it's not as hard as you would think to keep that position. It is just a little difficult to adjust to at first. So exactly, that's where That's where we come in.
That's
You
really
don't,
cool.
You don't want this. You don't
Yeah,
want to feel
no,
it. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank
This
you
was
so
very
much.
educational. What percentage
Really
are you at?
97. You
Yeah,
Let me
he's an
check for you.
overachiever. But he did create the app.
So-
again, the app is called Hunched. And Steve, we appreciate you joining
Thank
us
you
here.
so much.
99.
99. Come on.
Oh, wow.
All right, we've got the link for the Hunched app on our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com.